Hey guys, PiploFan77 here with another review, and you might notice looks a little different, huh? Well, I now have a white floor and background, because it looks much more professional, and this is my official reviewing setup. And I also have a new style, kind of. It's much more organized, and it's like the same order for each review, so I do like that, how I've changed that. So, basically, yeah, I have a new style, a new background, and a new figure set I got for Christmas. I bought myself with my Christmas money. The Dr. Eggman, or I like to call him Robotnik, and Metal Sonic 2-pack by Jazzwares. Let's jump right in with a look at the box. The box is very detailed and very nice. In a way, it's a collectible on its own. It's the front setup. I took the window off, but there was a plastic window. Metal Sonic was in there, and Dr. Robotnik was like somewhere over here. And it's themed to look like his lab, and it looks pretty cool. This pod is removable, but I just keep it in there. On the side, we've got some Dr. Robotnik artwork. Then on the back, we got a long Metal Sonic bio and a shorter Dr. Robotnik bio. Here is more some Metal Sonic artwork. It's the same Dr. Robotnik artwork, and yeah, that's pretty much the box. Bottom's just yellow, and it's nice. Okay, moving on with articulation. Metal Sonic has the basic 3-inch articulation. He has articulation in the arms, the elbows, the wrists, his head, the waist, the arms, the knees, and the feet. Dr. Robotnik has a little different articulation. It's limited. His arms can go 360 and up and down and whatnot, and his elbows joint, his wrists move, his legs go back and forth, his knees, and that's all the articulation he has. The detail and sculpt of these two figures, especially on the Metal Sonic, is very nice. Typical Jazzwares like work right here, because Jazzwares is really good at Sonic figures. He has the shoe detail still, but now it's a much smaller scale, so they had to like make it smaller, obviously. His hand detail is also very nice. His fingers can bend a little bit, so you might want to be careful, but he should be fine. His hand detail is just really good. Oh, I think that's a scratch in the paint, but whatever. He looks a little too dark blue. That's like the only problem I have with Metal Sonic. He just looks too dark of a blue. But other than that, his like eyes and stuff look pretty good. Here's the back of his head. Sorry, I was kind of off shot there. And here's the little jet tail turbine thingy he has. So yeah. Now for the detail and sculpt of Dr. Robotnik. It's pretty nice considering they had to make the coat, and it's better. It's so much better than the Toy Island Robotnik. I don't own it, but I do know exactly what it looks like. I've seen it in real life, so it's much better than that one. He just looks more game accurate. His legs are really skinny, and he's tall and stuff, and he just looks really nice. His face is also extremely accurate to the game. He has his little goggles. There's a chip in the paint, I think. But, you know, these are little chips, and, like, it doesn't really matter. To me, at least. So, yeah, here's the back of him. He looks very accurate to his game, you know, look. Now for the figure scale. Well, they're accurate to themselves. Like, both of them are accurate. The obviously Robotnik is supposed to be taller than Metal Sonic because he's themed after Sonic, and comparing him to the 3 3/4" Sonic, they're all in scale. The only real accessories I guess you could count is Metal Sonic's base, which I actually don't display him on because let me just put this on. It's hard to get on. That's one reason I don't put him on, but also, well, actually he looks pretty good right now, but most of the time he's like leaning all the way like that, so I just don't display him on it. He stands up on his own, that's good. And the other accessory is this pod. You could take it off, but like I said before, I keep it on. So yeah, those are pretty basic accessories, nothing, you know, extravagant and going outside of, like, you know, giving them a Chaos Emerald. Now for the pros and cons. Well, the pros, considering this is Jazzware's work again, it's most of the figure. So I'll just, well, okay, the detail is great, the articulation is good, and it does not affect how the figure looks overall, because, you know, sometimes they're like bulky and the joints look awkward. That doesn't really apply to these two figures. The articulation, the sculpt, the detail, and the game accuracy are all the pros. Now for the cons, like I said, well, this is kind of picky and nitpicking, so, but Metal Sonic is kind of hard to get onto his base. Like, the hole is like, it's just so hard to get him on. And he looks really, really dark blue. Like, I don't know, it's just something that maybe I only noticed, but he looks really dark blue to me for some reason. But those are really the only things I can think of for the cons. So, now let's move it on to the overall score, thoughts on this figure, and where you can get your own. My overall thoughts, this is a pretty good figure set. And if you're a Metal Sonic fan, you should get it. If you are a Sonic collector, you should get it. If you just want some toys to play with, I guess, you should get it. I can't remember how much it retails for, actually. I know it's somewhere between $7 and $15 or $16. I really don't remember. If you go on the Toys R Us website, it'll say the price it retails for in store. So where you can get yours, you can go obviously to Toys R Us, the Toys R Us website, but if you want to go somewhere else, they have them on Toy Wiz, I think. Pretty much any store or website that sells Sonic stuff, like recent Sonic stuff, so that's your best bet. My overall score, I'm gonna give it a 9.5, just because Metal Sonic is really insanely dark for some reason. I don't know if it's just me or not. Tell me if you agree or not or whatever. So yeah, this figure set scored a 9.5. If you like this review, please favorite it, comment on it, subscribe, add me as a friend, whatever you want to do. I always have more reviews coming, and with my newfound format and background, it should be much cleaner and neater than my older reviews. I'm actually planning on re-reviewing some items like the Sonic Superposer, my very first review or figure review ever. I'm also planning on re-reviewing the Sonic Resaurus and the E102 Gamma Resaurus. So, and they would be like on this format. So that's pretty much all I gotta say. This figure set is very nice. You should pick it up. If you only want Metal Sonic and not Robotnik, you could get him in the comic pack with him and Sonic. But I would really only go there if you don't have a normal Sonic, because it just comes with the same exact Sonic. So, that's pretty much all I gotta say, and I'll see you later.